Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for deciding to practice with me today. We will do different asanas, different poses today to work on our splits. So we'll open up the hips, stretching the hamstrings, all in an easy and slow way. If you have a yoga block or something you put underneath, a bolster, a pillow, then it would be great. If not, it's no problem at all. In this class, I won't speak much because I wanted more to have it like a routine where you can come back, you play some music in the background, and we're stretching together. So the more often you will do this, the closer you will step to your, maybe it's your goal to do splits, or maybe it's just your goal to feel healthier and happier and to have a better health in your hips and your hamstrings and in your posture in general. Alright, before we start, please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more free content. Hit the like button if you like the videos I'm uploading. And if you want to practice with me longer than the classes on YouTube, if you're looking for full 1-hour classes and workshops, then check out the link below and be part or become part of my Patreon community. Alright, enough talking for today. Grab the mat and let's practice. So today we start in a laying down position. Before we start with the asana practice, we will do 5 deep breaths together. So place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. If you want, you can close your eyes. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, open the mouth. Find your own rhythm. Allow yourself to just be. Last deep inhale. And fully exhale. You can stay in this position where you have your knees slightly bent. Bring the right knee to your chest and grab the big toe with your index and middle finger. If you can't reach your toe, it's no problem. We will try to straighten the right leg, but not completely because it's the first hamstring stretch of today. You can also just place the hands behind your at your hamstrings or on your calf muscles. And if you want to straighten your leg a little bit more, this will deepen the pose. Find your own variation and we'll stay here for about 2 minutes. Feel free to change the position of your hands anytime. Maybe you can increase the pressure, the tension a little bit more on every exhale. A few more deep breaths. Try to straighten the leg a little bit more without overstretching. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly release and change to the other side. Make sure that your hips are in a neutral position. You're not lifting one side of your buttocks up. And try to stay present, focusing on the stretch, on your breath, on the music in the background maybe, if you're playing one. Not that you think, what music? I don't hear any music. You can play one in the background if you want to. Start to deepen your breaths, maybe also deepen the asana, deepen this shape. Just a few more breaths. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly release. Now lift both legs up, bending the knees, and you grab the outside of your feet on the inside of your thighs, coming into a happy baby pose. This is also a great stretch for your psoas and your hip flexor muscles, but make sure that your lower back is on the mat. So you're pressing the lower back into the mat. It shouldn't be like this. You should really press the lower back into the mat. Now maybe you have a 90-degree angle in your knees, and you are able to pull your feet closer to your chest to deepen the sensations in your inner hips, your inner groins. Keep pressing the lower back into the mat. Keep your shoulders and your face relaxed. Just 5 more breaths. One more deep inhale. Exhale, open the mouth, release. Slowly hug the knees to your chest, wrap your arms around. You can massage your lower back. And then slowly roll yourself up into a seated position. And from this position we will change onto our knees. So moving into a tabletop position, this is our starting point. And from here, step the right foot to the right side of the mat. The right foot is turned a little bit outwards, so the knees facing in the same direction, and then you place the right hand on the inside of the right thigh, and you press the knee or the whole right leg away from you. Make sure that the left wrist is directly underneath your shoulder, and then twist and gaze over the right shoulder. If there's any tension in your left knee, you can put something underneath. One more deep inhale and fully exhale. Slowly walk the right foot a little bit more to the center. On the inhale, lift your arms up. The femur is facing forward, knee over the ankle. On the exhale, move your hips down and forward. Again, opening up the hip flexor. And you can place the forearms on the right thigh to make it more comfortable. For every exhale, try to sink a little bit down and forward. Five more breaths. Last deep breath. And then slowly shift your weight back into half split. Maybe the position is not perfect. I mean, what is perfect, but maybe the position is not right. So bring the right foot a little bit more forward so your bent knee is in one line with your hips. Flex the right foot. On inhale, lengthen the spine. On exhale, chin to your chest and fold forward into your half split. Arda Hanumanasana. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Stay active in your right foot. And try to go deeper on every exhale. Five more breaths. Try to go deeper. One more deep inhale. Open the mouth, release. And slowly come back up, stepping back. And the same movement to the other side. So first left foot to the outside of the mat. Open the feet to the corner. Left hand on the inside. Right hand underneath your shoulder. Opening the hip. If you want, you could also gaze over the shoulder to add this little twist. But today it's more about the opening in the hips. Few more breaths. One more deep inhale. Open the mouth, release. And then slowly walk the left foot more to the center, knee over the ankle. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, hands on your left thigh if you want to, your forearms. Make yourself comfortable. Just make sure that your pelvis stays in a neutral position. So don't create a back bend. With every exhale, you're moving your hips more down and forward. If you want to deepen the sensations, you can press the left heel into the mat. This will make it more intense. A few more breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Hands on the mat, shift your weight back, half splits. Again, changing the position if necessary. Stay active in your left foot so you don't create an internal external rotation in your hip based on your femur. You could also use the blocks here if you have two and it's helpful for you, then you can use the blocks. Inhale, lift up. On the exhale, fold forward. Keep your shoulders relaxed and deepen on every exhale. Five more breaths. Deep inhale. Fully exhale. And slowly shift your weight forward and step back. Alright, so this would be the warm-up or the preparation for our splits. And then of course, the best way to improve an asana is to practice the asana. So we'll finish this routine with trying to do splits. I will use a block. This will help me to sit up a little bit higher because I can't do full splits, but I will also do this video more often, I promise. All right, so you can use a block or a bolster or something underneath. Let's start with the right leg forward. If it's too much, you can just do the half split again. And it's the same alignment. So the right foot is active, and then I can sit on the block. It's very intense for me. If you're in the position, maybe you're already sitting in your half split, you could also lean forward, or in your full split, sorry, and you can do different variations. I'm happy if I can just sit here for a few breaths, a few relaxed breaths. So we won't stay here for long. Last deep breath. And then be careful when you change sides, slow movement, no rush. And if you're doing this variation of the split, make sure that your hips are facing forward to the shorter side of the mat. And I'm placing the block underneath the buttocks, not too close to the knee. It's more comfortable if I have it closer to the butt. On this side, it's even harder for me. So the left and the right are not always the same. Last deep breath. And then slowly release the pose. Remove the block, come into a kneeling position, place the hands on your laps, and to finish the class we will also take 5 deep breaths. And inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, open the mouth. And then gently open your eyes. Thank you so much, guys, for practicing with me today. If you have any questions, just write it in the comments. I'm always happy to connect with you. You can also contact me on Instagram. Just please do me 1 or actually 2 favors in return. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And maybe you could tell 2 friends about this channel. This would help me a lot. Tell 2 friends they should start practicing yoga. They should have a look on my free yoga classes. And yeah, can't wait to meet you in person. Thank you so much for your support. And I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Take care and namaste.